girls' fan base.
That girls?
All right.
That's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I'm confused as they're around with her. Like,
what happens when a rising star has a fan base that even she fears? Wendy Ortiz's journey from social media influencer to Twitch sensation is a tale filled with rapid success and unforeseen challenges. With millions of followers on TikTok and Instagram, she captivated audiences with her striking personality and innovative content. Her entry into live streaming became a game changer, largely facilitated by her connection with DDG, a prominent figure in the community.
They're ugly, but it's cute.
like a
Kind of
pug.
like you.
But as the adoration grew, so did the complexities of navigating a passionate fan base whose actions could potentially jeopardize Wendy's flourishing career. From impressive growth to unexpected controversies, Wendy's journey unveils the paradox of fandom. While her supporters rally behind her with fervent loyalty, the same passion poses a threat to her relationships and collaborations.
Wendy, I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. You and your fat toward of fans they don't scare me, bro. I don't give a full, bro.
It's a delicate balance between support and sabotage, as Wendy's most significant obstacle may come from the very community she has cultivated. What makes a fan base turn from supportive allies to challenging obstacles? Share your thoughts as we unravel this compelling story of online fame and its intricate dynamics. Wendy Ortiz emerged as a digital phenomenon, amassing over 4.1 million followers thanks to her captivating presence across TikTok and Instagram. She offered a blend of engaging and quirky content that effortlessly attracted an enthusiastic audience. As her follower count skyrocketed, Wendy was introduced to a new realm of possibilities with her foray into live streaming on Twitch. Key to this transition was her association with DDG, whose influence eased her entry into the world of real-time broadcasting. This move marked a significant shift in her career, introducing both newfound opportunities and unexpected challenges.
How much deeper can it get? Do you care that you're short?
I get to that.
In this whirlwind of unexpected stardom, Wendy's distinct charisma and style quickly endeared her to the streaming world. She demonstrated an uncanny ability to hold viewers' attention, thanks to her wit and the seamless spontaneity of her interactions. Her live sessions, whether conducted solo or in collaboration with fellow creators, became a testament to her creative prowess. The collaborations, in particular, played a vital role in elevating her visibility and reach, allowing her to leverage a network of high-profile interactions to her advantage. However, as her audience grew, so too did the complexities associated with managing a passionate and at times fervent fan base. This influx of popularity set the stage for a gripping narrative filled with both the promise of success and the looming challenge of managing overwhelming expectations. As Wendy's public image gained momentum, a fascinating paradox came to light. The intense loyalty of her fan base was both her greatest asset and a potential source of trouble. While their unwavering support propelled her success, their behavior sometimes bordered on intimidating. Engaging defensively online, her fans would often go to great lengths to shield her from criticism, sometimes launching into attacks on perceived threats. This behavior extended to public discussions about the nature of her involvement with DDG, a relationship under constant scrutiny from both admirers and detractors. The discourse around whether their collaboration was purely driven by content creation or something personal prompted mixed reactions, revealing the fervor with which her audience dissected her life. Wendy soon encountered her first major controversy in the swift tidal wave of her new streaming career, one rooted in the complex interactions of the online ecosystem. An incident involving Aiden Ross, a major Twitch personality, stirred ripples in the community when remarks Wendy made about Tory Lanez sparked a reaction. The exchange underscored the sharp dynamics of live streaming, where every word can instantly become the focal point of heated debate. In response, Wendy's fan base mobilized with force, their defensive maneuvers often escalating to overt hostility. The incident highlighted the fine line between passionate support and potentially damaging fervor, raising questions about how content creators manage the communities they cultivate. Such early challenges made it clear that though Wendy had an army of followers eager to guard her, the unpredictability of their actions could sometimes complicate her standing in the digital landscape. The fervent loyalty of Wendy's fan base prompted many to question the true impact of their passionate defense strategies. While the intent was to defend, the reality was often far more complicated. In online forums and comment sections, their zealous engagement sometimes overshadowed Wendy's content, turning discussions into battlegrounds of opinion that outsiders often found off-putting. This manner of engagement had wider implications, potentially dissuading other creators from collaborating with Wendy due to fears of backlash or misinterpretation. In many ways, the community became as much a part of the narrative as Wendy herself, creating an environment where nuance got lost amidst rapid-fire opinions and counterarguments. The palpable intensity of Wendy's fanbase sparked broader conversations about the impact of toxic fan culture on an influencer's career. While their loyalty is an undeniable asset, such behavior risked isolating them from wider opportunities. Future collaborations, vital for growth and visibility, were increasingly under threat as creators pondered the potential fallout from associating with a figure whose fan base could turn adversarial. Within this landscape, Wendy's acknowledgement and approach towards such complexities remained a point of contention. Observers questioned whether she was fully aware of or adequately addressing the long-term implications of her community's behavior. Without strategic navigation, the very foundation of support that bolstered her rise could inadvertently become a barrier, affecting connections and opportunities that were essential for sustaining her burgeoning career. Recent events further exposed the challenges inherent in Wendy's relationship with her fans. A notable incident unfolded during an appearance on Blackboy Max's Into Deep show, where the introduction of a new guest, Christian Rock, spurred unexpected tensions. Wendy perceived the surprise addition as potential manipulation, leading to a confrontation that piqued the curiosity of viewers. This altercation became a focal point for her fans, who took to social media to defend Wendy with fervor, often lashing out at the show and its host for perceived machinations. This reaction only intensified perceptions of her fan base's volatility and underscored the delicate balance of navigating public perceptions and personal boundaries. Compounding these challenges was the fallout with DDG, a collaboration initially perceived as a mutually beneficial partnership. Originally sparked by a seemingly innocuous joke about streaming dynamics, the situation quickly escalated, fueled by misinterpretations and heightened emotions on both sides. Wendy's fans took her joking remarks at face value, unleashing a barrage of criticism towards DDG. This move was matched by his supporters, who rallied defensively in his honor. The incident highlighted how easily miscommunications could devolve into widespread misunderstandings, further illustrating the precarious position Wendy occupied. Both sides eventually addressed the misunderstanding, but the episode left an indelible mark, emphasizing the need for clear communication and managed expectations in the ever-evolving landscape of digital alliances. Despite mending the rift, questions lingered about the long-lasting impact such incidents might have on Wendy's future endeavors and her ability to cultivate constructive collaborations. As the dust settled on these recent episodes, a broader conversation emerged around the fine line between loyalty and harm. Wendy's journey highlighted a universal challenge faced by many in the online world: when does a fan's passionate support transition into a burden? Experts on digital culture observed this dynamic, noting that while a dedicated fan base can propel a creator to new heights, unchecked enthusiasm can inadvertently alienate potential allies and collaborators. The relentless intensity of Wendy's supporters posed a challenge, not just for her public image, but for her long-term growth prospects. Addressing these concerns required a nuanced understanding of digital community management, balancing appreciation for their support with the necessary boundaries to prevent disruption. Looking towards the future, Wendy found herself at a crossroads. Strategies for leveraging her fan base's energy into a positive force would be crucial in steering her career in the right direction. Building a dialogue with her community about responsible engagement could foster a more supportive and less confrontational environment. Encouraging constructive interactions among fans and with her peers might not only ease tensions, but also open doors to new creative partnerships. For Wendy, embracing these challenges could catalyze personal and professional growth, turning potential obstacles into opportunities. By harnessing the power of her community and channeling it towards collaborative efforts, Wendy could redefine her narrative and solidify her position as a compelling figure capable of maintaining her authenticity while expanding her influence. Emerging trends in digital community dynamics offered hopeful insights, suggesting that with the right approach, Wendy's story could serve as an inspiring blueprint for navigating the complexities of internet fame. Taking a deep breath, Jamie peered around the dimly lit room. Sunlight streamed through the cracked blinds, casting stripes across the room where dust danced like tiny motes in a sunbeam ballet. The soft hum of city life buzzed faintly from the open window, mingling with the distant sounds of a busy street below. A sense of nostalgia washed over Jamie, a longing intertwined with a decisive knowing that this was the moment to move forward. She turned her gaze back to the letter clutched in her hand, the words as familiar now as the ink smudged on the paper. Each time she read them, the weight of their significance pressed gently but firmly on her heart. "You must find your own path," it said in a curving script, the ending curling up like a gentle reminder. "There is courage in letting go." With a sigh, she folded the paper carefully, tucking it away into the worn leather satchel that sat beside her chair. Memories of laughter and late nights shared in this room tugged at Jamie's heart, but she knew that holding on wouldn't change what had to be done. A soft knock on the door startled her, and she glanced up to see Sam standing in the doorway. Their eyes met, understanding passing silently between them. Sam's presence, solid and reassuring, was a balm to the swirling emotions that threatened to overwhelm her. "Ready?" Sam asked, voice steady, offering a piece Jamie had clung to many times before. Jamie nodded, rising to her feet. "Ready." Together, they moved with a practiced ease born from countless moments shared, gathering the last few items needed for the journey ahead. As they stepped out into the hallway, Jamie paused for a moment, taking in the comforting details of what was and what had been. But as her eyes drifted back to Sam, the tangible promise of new beginnings felt closer, more attainable. The door clicked shut behind them, the sound echoing briefly before melding into the low hum of life surrounding them. The sun, now higher in the sky, illuminated their path with a warmth that chased away lingering shadows. Jamie felt a surge of hope welling up, and she squeezed Sam's hand, the contact grounding her. As they descended the staircase, leaving behind the echoes of the past, Jamie thought about the words that had become her mantra. There is courage in letting go. It was time to embrace them fully, to truly believe in the potential of what lay ahead. The city greeted them with open arms, possibilities weaving their golden threads through the intricate tapestry of life. Jamie and Sam stepped confidently onto the sidewalk, side by side, ready to carve their own path in the world. As they set off into the bustling rhythm of the day, a breeze rustled through the trees above, carrying with it the promise of new beginnings.